So folks, before we get started, we have simultaneous interpretation available via the headsets. If you'd like a headset, please go pick one up. Channel 1 will be in Korean, Channel 2 will be in English, and Channel 3 will be in Japanese. Again, that's Channel 1 for Korean, Channel 2 for English, and Channel 3 for Japanese. All right, we will get started with the Los Angeles Dodgers. To my far left is Freddie Freeman, Mookie Betts, Shohei Ohtani, and Ippei Mizuhara. If you have a question, please raise your hand, and we do not have microphones for the crowd, so please speak loudly. But if you could raise your hand and identify your name and affiliation, we will get started with the Dodgers. We will start to your left, gentlemen. Go ahead.
We'll get out of the way. この韓国に入ってきてから、このゲーム楽しみに迎えたいというふうに考えていらっしゃいますでしょうか。
We got it. We knew that wasn't.
い
や、なんかここはしないでって言われたんで。
だって日本語わかんないでし
あ、そういうこと。
ょ。フレディたちがね。
Was that for us, Ipe?
Sorry. はい、すいません。
今回韓国に入ってきて大変な盛り上がりだというふうに感じていらっしゃると思うんですが、それぞれの選手の皆さんは、このオープニングゲームが韓国で行われることについてどのように感じていらっしゃいますか。
So the whole country of Korea is super excited to have you guys here, and he wants to know how you guys are feeling individually about opening up in Korea.
I think we're all excited. This is my first time overseas to play baseball anywhere overseas, but to be here, I haven't gotten out yet. I know Mookie has walked around a little bit, but we're looking forward to getting around here and looking around and seeing Korea. But we're really excited.
Yeah, the same. Very excited. I got to walk around a little bit with my wife, and getting to see the culture is super cool. But I'm definitely I know I'm here for work, and super excited to play in front of a new fan base.
まずフェリーさんは初めて海外でこういうふうに公式戦やるのは初めてなのでとても楽しみにしていますし、まだあんまりホテルの外出てないんですけど、近々出てちょっと探検したいと思っています。でムーキーさんは昨夜ちょっと探検したみたいでいろいろ街とか見てきたみたいなんですけど、もうムーキーも韓国の皆さんの前でプレーするのをすごい楽しみにしております。
僕も韓国でプレーするのをすごい楽しみにしてたので、約1週間ぐらい、公式戦もありますけど、野球自体も韓国自体も楽しんで、頑張りたいなと思ってます。
He's also very excited to play in Korea, not just for baseball, but to experience the whole culture and just the whole experience of Korea.
Everyone kind of talks about how much attention was on you guys in spring training. Now you guys are here and see this. What has this been like? You need to compare to what spring training looks like for you guys.
キャンプでもすでに注目度がすごかったと思うんですけど、韓国に来てこういうふうにたくさんの注目を浴びている中でどういうお気持ちでしょうか。
It's been a lot. Yeah, it's been a lot, but it's cool. It's kind of what comes when you get somebody like this, an international star. You have somebody like this, playing with him. It's just been fun. It's been fun, and seeing all this is cool. It's super cool, but it kind of is what it is. We just got to make sure we take care of our jobs.
もちろん楽しみにしてますし、すごい注目度を浴びているのも実感しています。翔平とかフレディとかすごい選手と一緒にできているので、こういう注目はついてくるものだと思っているので、ただ自分はここに仕事をしてきているので、しっかり野球の方もやりたいと思っています。
Yeah, I think kind of what we said all spring. When you have this kind of going on, that means something exciting happened in the off season. And when you sign Shohei Yamamoto, trade for Glass, sign him. You just saw people we brought in, mostly Show, but this is because something really, really special happened in the off season. I think we're kind of starting to get used to it a little bit, but I don't know if any of us can get used to this like this. But this is exciting. It's fun for us, and it's fun to be playing in front of a lot more new fans this year.
オフの間にいろいろ補強があって、大谷、山本、グラスナーとかすごいいろいろ補強があったので、こういうふうに注目されているってことは分かっていたんですけど、実際にみんなとプレーして楽しみですし、本当に頑張りたいと思います。
僕は注目させていただいてすごいありがたいなということと、それ以上に新しいチームなので、ここにいる2人もそうですし、チームメイトと、早く、打ち解けれるように、っていうのが、まずキャンプでは一番、やっていたことだと思うので、素晴らしい選手たちとまずプレーできるのを楽しみにしてますし、早く、一員なで認められるように、結果を出していきたいなと思ってます。
Yeah, I appreciate all the attention. Obviously, attention is always great at being a baseball player, and being able to play with these great guys next to me, just really excited, and still need to be part of the team, and I want to prove to everyone that I'm actually a Dodger now.
何の違いですか？
韓国人が
はい
そういう日本人のセンスを
はい。はい。
Hi. So how do you feel about having at the airport a lot of the Korean fans welcomed you and with open arms and I guess back then it wasn't really like that between Japan and Korea according to the question, but how do you feel about all the Korean fans welcoming you and accepting you?
日本と韓国は昔から国際大会でも白熱したいい試合が多くて、子供の頃からずっと見てましたし、韓国のチームも、僕の中ではすごく思い入れのあって、素晴らしいチームだなと思っているので、そういうところで、今回韓国でプレーできるというのはすごい楽しみですし、空港でもああやって迎えてもらってすごいありがたいなと思ってました。
So Japan and Korea, they always had a great rivalry when it comes to sports, and I've always watched the games between Japan and Korea, and I always respected, looked up to the team Korea and the Korean players. So being accepted like this and welcomed is a very good feeling, and I want to put on a really good show for everybody.
Guys, before you get your headsets, channel 2 has English.
お三方にも聞きたいんですが、開幕戦の先発投手、相手先発投手がダルビッシュ有投手、お三方のダルビッシュ投手に対する印象と、特に大谷選手、ダルビッシュ投手と、日本ハムファイターズ入れ替わりだった11番を確かにダルビッシュ投手にどのように感じますか？
So question for all three of you. The Padres starting pitcher is going to be Darvish, and just want to get your take on facing him opening day, and especially for Shohei, it's going to be his first time facing him, and they didn't play on the same team, but they both played war number 11 on the Fighters, and so there's some history there, so he wants to get Shohei's take on that also.
You want to go first then? Yeah, you want to go.
すごい小さい頃から見てきて大好きなもちろん投手ですし、本当に目標にしてきたような方なので、WBC でも一緒にやらせてもらったりとか、練習もその前もちょこっとさせてもらったりとか、本当によくしてもらっているので、本当に個人的にすごく楽しみですし、ここまで対戦がもちろんなかったので、そこも含めてすごく思い入れがあるんじゃないかなと思うので楽しみにしてます。
Darvish is somebody I always looked up to when I was a young kid, and someone I really respected as a pitcher, and I try to form my game around him, and I had a chance to play with him on the BBC, had a chance to work out with him in past off seasons, and he's a good friend of mine, and I haven't faced him up to this point, so I'm really excited to be able to face him finally.
Yeah, and obviously Mookie and I have faced you quite a bit in our careers. Just knows how to pitch, been doing it for a long time. When you wake up in the morning, you're going to have a real test that night, so every time we get to face you and Joe and anybody on this Padres staff, it's going to be a good test for us.
フレディもムーキーもダルビッシュ選手と何度も対戦してますし、素晴らしいピッチャーで、すごいベテランで経験豊富なピッチャーと思いますし、朝起きて今日の対戦相手がダルビッシュって聞いた時はちょっとピリッと緊張感にも包まれますし、ダルビッシュ投手限らずマスグローブ選手も他のパズルズのピッチャーも地区ライバルなので、そういう意識で挑みたいと思ってます。
Yeah,
Dave said recently that people have told him that this is the happiest they've seen you entering a season. Would you say that this is the happiest you've been entering a season in your big league career?
ロバーツ監督が、今まで見た中で、開幕に向けてすごい翔平が今までで過去一番楽しそうに見えるって言ってるんですけど、それは合ってますか？
どうですか、その特殊な開幕なので、韓国でやるっていうのも特殊ですし、新しいチームで、またスタートするっていうのも初めてなので、楽しみの度合いというよりまた違うような楽しみがあるんじゃないかなと思います。
It's a lot of different circumstances. I'm on a new team, and we're opening up in Korea, which is something irregular. So, in that sense, I'm excited and looking forward to it.
Guys, for a team that has the expectation of doing all the players, how much can a trip like this do to start the year, the team building, kind of coming together since come all the way over here, deal with the logistic challenges and all that?
シーズン前からドジャースすごい期待されていますけど、こういうふうに韓国でチームで来て一致団結のような雰囲気があると思うんですけど、そういうところはどうでしょうか？
I think it's definitely a team building thing, team chemistry thing, just walking around, eating breakfast together, being in the hotel together, everyone's kind of learning the culture here together, and so it's super cool. But I think we have a team full of guys that understand and know that the expectations are high, and it's a privilege, and we know we have to show up and be ready to play, especially after the last couple of years when we come up short. So it's really important for us to enjoy ourselves while we're here, but definitely understand that we're here to work too.
そのチーム全員でこういうふうに移動して、同じ食事会場で食事して、街中も散歩して初めての韓国をみんなで経験するっていうのはすごいチームにとって素晴らしいことだと思いますし、それ以上にドジャースはここを期待されているのを感じてますし、ここ数年プレーオフであまり成功がないというのも自覚していますので、そういうところも覆せるようにここからチーム一丸となって頑張っていきたいと思います。フレディがさっき、こういうふうに注目されるのは、辛い難しさはあると思うとおっしゃってましたけど、翔平を見る限り、こういう、慣れているというか注目されているのに慣れているように見えるんですけど、どういうふうに過ごしているんでしょうか、この注目度に対して。
特に慣れてはもちろんいないですけども、本当にやることにだけ集中して、キャンプもそうでしたけど、そうやって注目してもらえるのはすごいありがたいことですし、それはそれとして、まずは自分がやるべきことに集中したいなとは思ってます。
Yeah, I don't want to say I'm really used to the attention, but I just try to focus what's in front of me and whatever it is, if it's practice or if it's game, whatever's the focus in front of me, that's all I'm focused on.まず結婚の質問になるんですけど、初めて奥さんと、報道陣の前にこういうふうに韓国で現れて、どうですか？すっきりした気持ちはあるんでしょうか、こういうふうにもう公表して、あと結婚の内容、慣れ初めとか、できる限り言えることがあれば、ここで言ってください。
もう詳細は発表したというか、インタビューで答えた通りなんで、ここで言う必要はないかなと思うんですけど、初めて一緒に、公式戦自体も見るの多分、一緒に来て見るのは初めてですし、そういう意味ではいい思い出になるんじゃないかなと思うので、そこも含めてまずは自分のやることに、さっきも言いましたけど、やることにまずしっかり集中したいなと思ってます。はい。
So I answered a lot of the marriage questions on the interview earlier, so I don't want to really get into details here, but it is her first time coming with me to a game like this, so I think it's going to be really great memories for both of us. But like I said earlier, I have one job to focus on, so that's baseball.
Yeah. One last question. 한국어, Korea is okay?
Yes, guys, if you want to get the headsets,
Okay,
Channel 2?
持ってない。これか。
You came to Korea 20 years ago when you was high school, so and I wonder if there's a difference compared to then.
英語かい。
20歳の時に前回韓国来たのは20歳の時だと思うんですけど、その時と比べて何か前回韓国に来た時20歳の時だと思うんですけど、その時と比べて何か変化とか感じたりしました？
あの時はまだ高校生だったので、今とまたちょっと違いますし、あの時からでも好きな国のもちろん一つなので、あの時はもう本当に台湾と韓国とぐらいしか行ったことがなかったので、そういう意味でも特別でしたし、またそうやって野球でこうやって帰ってこれて、プレーするというのは本当に自分の中でも特別かなと思います。
So back then I was still in high school, so the circumstances are a little different from now, but at the time Korea was one of my favorite countries and I was really excited to play here, and like I said, I was glad to be able to come back to Korea to play baseball again, and hopefully it will be another great experience.
All right, guys, thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Dodgers manager Dave Roberts is on his way momentarily.
마이크 테스트 하겠습니다. 하나, 둘, 셋, 하나, 둘, 셋. 마이크 테스트 하겠습니다. 하나, 둘, 셋, 하나, 둘, 셋. 마이크 테스트 하겠습니다. 하나, 둘, 셋, 하나, 둘, 셋. 마이크 테스트 하겠습니다. 하나, 둘, 셋, 하나, 둘, 셋. 마이크 테스트 하겠습니다. 마이크 테스트 하겠습니다. 마이크 테스트 하겠습니다. 하나, 둘, 셋, 하나, 둘, 셋. 마이크 테스트 하겠습니다. 하나, 둘, 셋.
Okay, yeah.
This headphone was not working well.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Well, they said it's working well.
Okay.
And you can test it now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Test, test. Test, test.
He said it's not working well.
Okay, great. When Matt comes in, remind me. pass this around. Perfect. Thank you.
So that's the mic for question. Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
They did tell me that they actually can't hear, could not hear the questions.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. So we will have that fixed because we had before. We only more microphones that we can use. That's good.
Yeah.
So we can use this for the questions.
Yeah. This time the interviewee is one, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. So we can use this for the questions.
Oh, you thought that you were falling through their speech. Mike, find him.
All right, we're going to get started in a minute here with the manager of the Dodgers, Dave Roberts.
Where do you want me? Thank you very much.
All right, Dave, welcome to Seoul. We appreciate you being here. And if you have a question for Dave, please raise your hand. We'll get you the microphone. Who is the first question for Doc?
Uh-oh, sorry, guys.
We'll start with Kristen right up front to your right, Dave.
Hey, Dave. What has it been like? I know it's been only about 24 hours that the team has been here. How has this experience been for you so far?
It's been exciting. It's been great. I thought the travel was very seamless. Shohei slept 11 hours. James Outman slept 7 hours. So they led the team, and but everyone feels good. Guys got out. We've been welcomed very. It's been a great welcome from the people in Seoul, and so we're excited to play some baseball.
Go to the second row, Jack.
Dave, how much can a trip like this do for any team, but especially one like you guys with the expectations you have and all the new pieces you're kind of working into the group this year?
I think for this this trip in particular, it's exciting. I think it can be something that can be galvanizing. We have a chance to bring a significant other. You're going to another country. So I think it's allowing for our players and families to come together. And so certainly in this, a team that's somewhat new, I think it's been fun to see guys spend time away from the ball field.
Questions, Juan?
Hey, Dave, we've talked about kind of the attention that you guys are going to get, throughout the season, but getting that reception at the airport and just kind of stuff like that, did that give you guys even more perspective of just, how much fanfare there is going to be around you guys this year?
It certainly is perspective. When we got to the airport, there were a lot of fans, a lot of media, and our players are very excited about that. And I just think it speaks to where the game of baseball is globally. I think it's the interest, the excitement for Major League Baseball is at an all-time high. And for the Dodgers to be one of the teams to represent Major League Baseball here in Seoul is quite the honor. But when you have great players that we have and you see the excitement, I think that this is a sign of what's to come for us when we go to play in other cities.
Go to Fabian on your right, Dave.
First, the important question, how many hours do you get on the flight?
So I slept for 4.5 hours, and I had a great night's sleep last night, so I am recharged, reset, and I'm on Korean time right now. I'm good.
How much, speaking of the attention, though, how much did you guys sort of learn from this spring and sort of what that was like, and how much of a preparation, if at all, is that for what this has been?
Well, I think that we as the Dodgers, we did a great job of preparing our players to get ready for the season, and the people working for the organization, the front office, our director of travel, Scott Akasaki, clubhouse manager Alex Torres, and all their staffs, they did a great job on the periphery trying to take care of all the logistics. So while we were taking care of all the baseball stuff, it was pretty turnkey and easy for us to just kind of pack our stuff, have our passports, and then turn our attention towards coming to Seoul and play baseball. And so for us, this kind of spring training has been pretty quick, but very seamless.
We'll take a question on the left, Dave.
Oh, Dave. So, Dave, you can't win the World Series in March and April, but what can you establish this time of year that leads to World Series winning teams?
I think the teams that, seem to be in it every year, there's a bond that I think that is created that withstands ups and downs. And so I think that, like I said earlier, I think that us being able to take this trip together, allows for Teoscar to get more assimilated, Tyler to get more assimilated, obviously Shohei and Yamamoto. And I think that this is going to be good for our guys. And so, you can't win the World Series in March, but I do think that kind of guys creating a bond and also a way to play baseball. And so we got to pitch well, and we really got to keep our defense tight. And then on the offensive side, there's obviously a lot of talent, and our guys have got to, realize their abilities and play to their talents.
And when it comes to Shohei, you've already seen his star power, and he's pretty much done everything in this game except play deep in the postseason. If you guys are able to accomplish all the goals you have with Shohei, do you think that he could have almost a Michael Jordan-like impact on the game of baseball and elevating the sport?
Well, as far as talent, certainly. And I've talked to Mookie about this, and, when you talk about the word legacy is what a lot of people talk about. And you really, as an athlete, the guys that get the legacies are guys that win multiple championships. And Shohei, I don't think he's been in the postseason, and so he signed on here to win a championship and multiple championships. So that's his only goal, and so you've got to do that 7 times over to start talking about Michael Jordan. But you got to start somewhere. So that's our hope. That's our goal.
Go to the 5th row on your right, Dylan.
Hey, Dave. Darvish has had his share of success against you guys in the past. Just what do you kind of see the keys as to, for you guys to maybe get the better of him?
Darvish certainly has withstood the test of time. He's a great pitcher. The thing that makes you so effective is his ability to make everything look the same. And so half of his pitches are secondary pitches, half of them are fastballs, and he throws a lot of balls that appear to be strikes, and they're balls. And so to be able to control the strike zone against you certainly is easier said than done. I think he's definitely had his way with us and uses both sides of the plate. But I think for him, like most really good pitchers, you got to try to get something up in the zone and wait for mistakes. And when you do get a mistake, you got to capitalize.
Up front on your right, Dave. One.
What's kind of the pitching plan for you guys these next 2 games for the exhibition?
So we're going to run a lot of our relievers out there tomorrow day. And then Bobby's going to take down the next day with a couple other guys to take that down. So a lot of our guys in the pen, it'll be essentially a bullpen game tomorrow.
Other questions? Anything else? All right, Dave, thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Thanks, guys.
Padres manager Mike Schultz should be in here approximately 4:15.
Good seeing you, Warren.